floor for the visiting.
It's time to meet the starting five for York.
Welcome with tip.
Thank you very much.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Collins is out there with Isaac. Then there's Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center. Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. No. Good that time. Good D by Mobley.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Now, here's Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Inside. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
Garland against Dinwiddie. Now Vassell against Miami. He was really on his game. Pass to Collins. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Cavaliers. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Allen right side. Wide open. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Okoro following the bucket by the Spurs. Mitchell outside. And good that time.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Garland against Dinwiddie. Passes it to Wembanyama. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded close for 3. Mitchell, wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Pass to Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Dinwiddie kicks to Vassell. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Mobley. The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Now in the new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful in it.
Good insight. Here's Collins. Darius Garland picking up that last basket.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And there's the pass to Okoro. Now, here's Garland. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Pass to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Dinwiddie against Garland. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Started closely. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
13 foul.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Vassell. Darius Garland again from deep. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his move. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Mobley. Wembanyama, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Collins. Back to Vassell. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Robinson Earls checked in for Mobley. Lonnie Walker comes in for Okoro. Oladipo, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Joseph in for Garland.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Johnson. Joseph against Schroeder. Back to Johnson. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Schroeder passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
From deep, Walker. They grabbed their own miss.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Johnson outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Robinson Earl. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Allen, that's good.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Joseph. Feeds it to Allen. Over Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Now here's Schroeder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires the 3. Bucket. Number 3, he's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The pass to Oladipo. Back to Joseph. Pass to Oladipo. Cleveland moving it around. Allen up top. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Durham.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first. And Allen drops them both.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Schroeder against Joseph. Back Back to Schroeder. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Oladipo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's San Antonio. Here's Schroeder. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. And he's good on the three ball. Johnson's got 12.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chills.
Offensive rebound, Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
And here's Schroeder. It's picked off. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Spurs.
32.
He went on.
The visiting team, 33. Fans, your Cavaliers to this team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Vassell. Collins finds Vassell. And there it is for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Mobley kicks to Okoro. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's tightly guarded. Wembanyama, no good. Cavaliers trailing. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Good on the shot. Okoro's got his first basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Vassell. To the inside. Wembanyama. And he jams it with authority.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Garland the pass to Okoro. The tray. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Vassell.
Devin Vassell.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 7. Back to Mobley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The length of Mobley, that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
This is his first chance at the line tonight, and he's good on the second. Spurs leading by 3. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Collins in the post. Guarded by Garland. Basket counts.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mitchell outside. Now, here's Okoro. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Now, here's Vassell. Defense right on him. And Collins now top the key. The shot comes out, and Cleveland will come the other way. Mobley, left side. To the middle. Here's Allen. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Dinwiddie outside. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And Mitchell with the block. Garland the pass to Mobley. And the layup is good. Mobley's got his second basket of the night.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
And the pass to Vassell. Shoots the 3. Here's Wembanyama. And he makes that one. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And it's Allen slamming it down.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
There's Dinwiddie. Jared Allen making his last shot. Now, here's Vassell. Covered by Mitchell. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Robinson Earls checked in for the Cavaliers. Walker comes in for Isaac Okoro. Now, here's Garland. He has 7. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mitchell finds Walker. 6 to shoot. He gets that one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Vassell. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Garland. They get it back. Here's Collins to the wing on the left. Passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Isaac. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Now, here's Garland. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Robinson Earl, good. Robinson Earl's got 5 now.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great dime right there.
Garland against Wesley. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Mobley. That shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Kept alive. Mobley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
The second, third team foul.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Robinson Earl, the pass to Oladipo. Outside Garland. Pass to Walker from outside the arc. Rebound San Antonio. A minute 42 left in the first half. The pass to Okogie. Here's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Oladipo outside. Back to Garland. Oladipo left side. Shot from the wing. Robinson Earl. Good. Robinson Earl's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a two.
And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
There's Garland. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
When you give Garland these looks, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
They get it back. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And Walker kicks to Garland. It's Oladipo on the wing. Walker with a clean look. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his third assist on the night. Guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Okogie. Wesley with the ball. And Duran slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Your Cavaliers.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Checking out the Spurs. Shaq, let's get your insight on them visiting.
They wouldn't be ahead with.
And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. 8-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Collins. He's out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one is good. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Well, he's made the most of it.
Passes it to Okoro. This one for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Spurs leading by 12. Dinwiddie passes to Collins. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Collins has got 15.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Garland, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Wembanyama. And that one is off.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dinwiddie. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Garland. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. High post try. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Wembanyama. Can't connect from short range.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
There's Garland. That's tipped and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
Cavaliers. Corey Joseph.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Dinwiddie against Joseph. Dinwiddie outside. Kicks to Collins. The pass to Vassell. Stolen by Mitchell. Got a hand on it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot. When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Now, here's Vassell. He has 5. Good. Vassell's got 7 points in the game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs Dance Team. And please give a round of applause for your Cavs powerhouse.
On defense, the Spurs. Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, avoiding the contact.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Spurs leading by 7. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. Now, Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Buries the long-range jumper. 11 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Allen. 13 points in the game. Fades back. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Passes to Vassell. Pulls up. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Joseph has an open look. Offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Dinwiddie against Allen. And they'll get another chance. Here's Wembanyama. And that one, good. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Okoro. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Dinwiddie against Joseph. Pass to Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio. A different look now for Cleveland. Robinson Earls checked in for Jared Allen. Lonnie Walker comes in for Okoro. And it's Oladipo in for Mitchell. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 14. It's stolen by Oladipo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, again, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
San Antonio making a switch here. Duran's checked in. And here's Joseph for 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They have a 9-point lead. Joseph against Schroeder. Outside, Joseph. San Antonio with the rebound. Schroeder outside. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Johnson's got 15 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's rolling around the perimeter ready to fire. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Back to Schroeder. He's covered by Joseph. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and the first one drops. Darwin is checked in for Corey Joseph.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers trail by 11. To the paint, here's Oladipo. Rebound by Okogie. The Spurs have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Schroeder looking over the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Spurs have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
For the away team, Duran.
No luck that time either. Cleveland has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Oladipo, good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Schroeder after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Here's Johnson. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Walker. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nice D from Oladipo. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Shoots from 14. They get it again. Robinson Earl. Good. Robinson Earl's got 9.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Johnson. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
There's Garland. Here's Mobley. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Well, through three-quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult.
The away team, 88.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Okoro. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Dinwiddie. Clock is at 3. Kicks it out to Collins. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. A 4-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Garland feeling it out a little bit. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Despite being only about 6'1", Garland is a terrific finisher in the paint, even with the defense all in his space.
Vassell, and he overshot that one, missing. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Wembanyama hits the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Vassell. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Robinson Earl, no good. Spurs leading by 12. Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Great open look there.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Dinwiddie passes to Collins. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Now the pass to Wembanyama. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Timeout called, Cleveland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Fans, please give a big
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers Youth Dance Team. Another round of applause for your Cleveland.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Allen outside. Outside Garland. Down low. Lock at 6. It's deflected. Shoots it up. Isaac misses. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 17. Dinwiddie against Mobley. Stolen by Okoro. Can they get it? Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so he makes both from the line. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's a Okoro. That one's not going to go. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Count that bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 18, and it's Vassell with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, here's Garland, covered by Vassell. For 3, Mitchell, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Garland against Dinwiddie. To the paint, Vassell. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 9 assists now tonight. Stolen away. He feeds it to Dinwiddie. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assist goes to.
And the Spurs lead by 19.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Vassell kicks to Dinwiddie. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The feed to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Dinwiddie against Garland. Here's Vassell. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 17. For 3, Mitchell. Wembanyama with the rebound. Dinwiddie against Garland. Dinwiddie passes to Collins. Back to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Collins. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Assisted by
Collins has got 19 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. 3-pointer. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
When you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
And the basket by Isaac.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Okoro. A nice shot by Mobley.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Passes it to Vassell. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Garland against Wesley. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Garland. The rebound by the Spurs. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Sohan. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
For the away team. Brown at the line for 2.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Cavaliers.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. So it's the Spurs now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Covered by Mitchell. There's the pass to Wesley. Hands it from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And they took charge. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
And it's sent back by Mitchell. 18 feet out. A rebound by the Spurs. And here is Wesley. Pass to Sohan. For the 3, it's the 3-point bomb.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home.